In this video lesson, we're going to walk through the MIDI continuous controller, pitch bend, and plug-in automation lab. Let's take a look at our source session here. Top track, we've got a video, a 30-second clip for a Peugeot concept car. Then we've got the audio model, and this is an audio mix of the final tracks that you'll hear in a second. So you'll kind of get a feel for where it's going, and you can use this to compare your programming with what the finished product is here that you'll be hearing. Here we have a drum track using Boom, the drum machine that comes with Pro Tools. And then the next 7 tracks we're going to be using Reason Subtractor. And these are the finished tracks with all the automation drawn in, using the pencil tool, using the grabber tool. So right here, pencil with the freehand, the line, the triangle, and the square, and then the grabber tool. So between those, you'll be drawing in all the automation for the controller's pitch bend or plug-in automation. Working a lot in grid mode, pretty good idea to stay there, which will help you keep on track with drawing your automation so it stays timed to the notes. And then changing your grid appropriately. You'll be changing it to quarter, eighth, 16th, all the way down to 64th, and even using some of the triplet selections there. Okay? So let's go ahead and get out the video, and we'll keep that up in the corner, and we'll just play it through. And then we'll come back with a blank session and walk through all the steps needed to complete it. So window, video, and right there, and here we go. All right, so there we have it. Let me hit stop, and we'll drop our cursor right at the end there, and we'll check our time. I may even roll. Maybe that was a minute. Let's go to minutes and seconds. 56 seconds, so I guess this is a minute long. Yeah, okay. Well, a minute's not too long of a time to work through. Okay, we'll do it. We'll come back in the next lesson with the blank session and start working through all the steps needed to do all the controller and automation entry. Here on the desktop, I have the Pro Tools project folder. And of course, always rename your project folder and your source session file before starting. In there, I've got the Pro Tools session file. And these are the 7 combinators, Reason combinators that you'll be loading into each of the Reason racks that you'll be creating next in Pro Tools. Inside those combinators, there is a mixer and also a subtractor that, of course, you'll be doing the programming in. And here are the Subtractor source files in case you need to reload those. You're actually not going to be doing a lot of programming per se in Subtractor. The programming is already done. This really focuses on just using the pencil tool for controller automation, pitch bend, and plug-in automation. Okay, so let's go ahead and drag over the edit window. I've already got the session open here to save time. And again, as a review from top to bottom, the video window, a finished mix of what your project should sound like, your lab should sound like there. Here's the Boom drum tracks with the MIDI notes there. And then in each one of the 7 tracks, you've got a MIDI notes clip. And I'm right here in clips view. And of course, each one is grayed out because I don't have them assigned to any of the Reason racks yet. Let's go ahead and drag our mix window over, and you could do this from your edit window if you wanted. First thing I'm going to do is bring in all my Reason rack plugins on all 7 tracks. Best way to start and just get it set up, get it out of the way. So, multi-channel plugin, instrument, Reason rack plugin. And I'm already authorized here, so it's not asking for it's not bringing up my authorization screen. When you bring in the first Reason Rack plugin, it will likely ask for you to authorize it with your log name and then login password. So just go ahead and do that, and then you'll be set from there for the rest of the session. It won't ask you again. Okay? So I'm just going to close that, and then easy way to do it, what I like to do is I'm just going to click it. Oops. right there. Hold down my Option key and drag it. There we go. Hold down my Option key, click drag. Hold down my Option key. A little bit tricky there. Hold down the Option key, click drag, and you can just put them in individually like you saw me do. I just like saving time, taking advantage of the Option drag features in Pro Tools. So now, there we go. You can see it gets a little bit fussy sometimes, but just hold it, press and holding Option, then click and drag, and it makes a copy. Okay? Let's go ahead and get all our combinators in. We do that. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot my edit window over here, and scoot my mix window over here, and scoot that over there. There we go. And go ahead and open my first one called Upwhoosher. And you can see I've got them numbered 1 through 7, corresponding with the tracks I've got numbered 1 through 7, so you can really easily keep it straight there. And all you got to do is just drag it in. It's that simple. Nothing else to do. Okay? So just go ahead and get those set up. There's the bender window. And you can even see up here it tells me which track I'm on, so I can keep track of it there as well. There's the wobbler. That going. And the down whoosher. And the res sweeper. And the copter down. And the pitch diver right there. Oops. Here we go. Okay. So we're good to go there. All right. So now if we bring our edit window back over, you can see all the tracks now are assigned, and they all have a color to them. So let's go ahead and just hit play, make sure we've got audio. Oops. There we go. Nothing there. That's because the filter is closed on that whoosher, so probably not going to hear much of anything there. Just hearing the drums right now. And we're supposed to be hearing some pitch bend there. We are not. We're supposed to hear kind of a EDM wobble sound there. We're not hearing that. Here we should hear a big down whoosh with white noise sweep. Well, we heard some white noise, but we didn't hear the filter sweep. There's some pads. We'll be using some resonance on one of the filters there, which we're not hearing. Here we should kind of hear a... Alright. Kind of our copter down, but not the way we really want to hear it. And hear a big pitch dive at the end. Well, we heard a low note, but we didn't hear any sweep down, any dive of the pit. So we're going to automate that all in. All right? So that's where we're at. And we will start here with the whoosher track. And so we'll come back and we'll jump right in and do an up whoosh.